Mr. President, might you speak of the Telegraph, the Slipway,
Are you the Telegraph?
That's right.
Oh, what a job you did.
Thank you
What
very
a
much.
job you did. Are you
We've
proud of yourselves?
had a good
How
couple
did
of
we
weeks.
catch BBC like that?
We have good sources.
Honestly, congratulations. You've done a great service to a lot of countries, a lot of great human beings, if you want to know the truth. And exposing what big news is all about. When BBC did it, nobody would even think a thing like that, mister. They actually changed the words coming out of my mouth.
So the BBC has apologised and retracted on the board when they say they won't pay compensation.
But we'll sue them for anywhere between $1 billion and $5 billion, probably sometime next week.
So you're ready to take
Well, I think I have to do it. I mean, they've even admitted that they cheated. Not that they couldn't have not done that. They cheated. They changed the words coming out of my mouth. That's worse than what CBS did with Kamala. They changed her answer, but they said in short, coming out of her mouth.
Do you think it's appropriate that British TV viewers have to pay more than $200 just for the right to watch that music? Do you think the license?
Well, I don't know what they do in a place that I like a lot, the general UK, right? But the people in the UK are very angry about what happened, as you can imagine, because it shows the BBC is making theirs. Of course, you and I knew that for a long time, but we didn't know it was this fake.
Have you raised the issue with Sir Keir Starmer?
I have not, but I'm going to call him over the weekend. He actually put a comment to me. He's very embarrassed by it. I don't know what percentage is owned by the country, but regardless if it's small or large or nothing, I can say this, the UK is very, very embarrassed by BBC, what they did.
Mr. President, you said that tariffs do not increase prices for consumers, but now you're lowering.
I didn't say they don't. I say they may in some cases, but to a large extent they've been borne by the country. As an example, we have virtually no inflation, and yet we've taken in hundreds of billions of dollars. So we've taken in hundreds of billions of dollars. We've used tariffs to stop wars. You look at India and Pakistan, look at so many wars they stopped just by saying, I'm going to impose tariffs on your country if you're going to have war. So a tariff target, I said, yeah, in that case it was nuclear war. And I stopped it by using tariffs. But oftentimes, and to a large extent, the countries themselves pick up the tab, the companies pick up the tab, and I find that based on inflation, we have virtually no inflation. When I inherited the country from Sleepy Joe Biden, the inflation, it was the highest inflation in the history of our country, for at least 48 years. They used 48. I see it was the history. We have now a low inflation, going to be very soon even lower. But we'll get some of the prices down a little bit, which will bring them down to a new level.